We have a massive game on Sunday. You have the Detroit Lions hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the divisional round. Winner goes to the NFC Championship game. In this video, we're breaking it all down for you. Offense versus defense, defense versus offense. What to watch for, keys to the game, and at the very end, give you a prediction. Let's get this thing started. If you're a fan of the Detroit Lions, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel because that's all we do in this bad boy is talk Lions news and rumors in and off season. Subscribe so you don't miss out. You have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Detroit in the divisional round. Lions right now are 6.5-point favorites. I've seen lines from 5.5 to 7.5. So we'll go with this one right here. Total over and under is 48.5. I actually think that's a good line. I may take the under because this could be a very physical football game and not as much points as you would think. You have the Detroit Lions here, who has a really good regular season record, 12-5, 27.1 points per game, 5th in the NFL, going with a 23.2 points allowed per game, 23rd in the NFL, 9-8 record for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Points per game, 20.5. That's 20th in the NFL, and they only allow 19.1 points per game for their defense, 7th in the National Football League. You have two teams, one very good offense going against a very good defense, and a moderate offense going against a moderate defense. This one is going to be fun to watch on Sunday for sure. Two physical teams coming at it. When you have two physical teams, generally you have a good game for sure. So who do you got winning this game? Do you got the Detroit Lions winning this game? Put DET in the comment section. Do you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning? Put TB. Blow up the comment section. Let's get in the injury report. We'll start with the Detroit Lions here. We're really healthy. James Houston, we don't know if he's going to play. Maybe we'll find out by the time. Maybe you find out by the time this video is being made. But right now we don't know. The 21-day window is getting ready to expire, so we'll find out. I just put questionable. Khalif Raymond, we don't know. He's questionable, dealing with that knee injury. I'd say he probably doesn't go, but hey, maybe he does. Let's get into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Green, questionable. KJ Britt, questionable. Josh Hayes, questionable. Baker Mayfield, questionable, but he will be playing in the game on Sunday. Make no mistake about it. You will see Baker Mayfield. Full on here, you got the Lions offense putting up 27.1 points per game, 5th in the NFL, but points per game is only 19.1 allowed. I'm going to take the under on the Lions, over on the Tampa Bay. Total yards per game, 394.8, 3rd in the NFL, and they're allowing, though, 344.2 points per game. I'm going to take the over on Tampa, under on Detroit. Passing yards per game, 258.9, second in the NFL. Passing yards for their defense is 248.9, 29th in the NFL. I'm going to take the over on both. Rushing yards per game, the Detroit Lions really good, 139.1, 5th in the NFL. Rushing yards per game on their defense is 95.3, 5th in the National Football League. This is a great matchup. I'm going to take the over for Tampa, under on the Detroit Lions. A player that you need to be looking out for. How about Yaya Darby right here? This guy is a very good linebacker for this football team. He's got 25 solo tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks, 8 quarterback hurries. They blitz a lot. This is proof right there. Lions do got to look out for this guy, because if you don't, you're making a mistake. You have to pay attention to what he's bringing to their defense. Let's go ahead and look at the Lions defense versus Bucs offense. Lions giving up 23.2. That's 23rd in the NFL. And when it comes to the Bucs offense, well, they're doing pretty good. It's okay at 20.5 points per game. That's 20th in the NFL. Total yards per game, the Detroit Lions are giving up 336.1, 19th in the NFL. They're giving up 313, 23rd in the National Football League. I'll go ahead and say I'll take the over from the Lions and the Bucs. Passing yards per game, the Detroit Lions are giving up 247.4. That's 27th in the NFL. Passing They're putting up 224.2. That's 17th. I'll take the over. Rushing yards per game, the Lions only giving up 86.1, second in the NFL. Rushing, they're 88.8, 32nd. I'm going to take the under on both. Turnovers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are killing it. They're +8. That's 9th in the NFL. We are 0. That's 16th. The Detroit Lions cannot turn the football over. That is a fact. Who's a person you got to look out for is Baker Mayfield. He's put up 4,000 yards, a quarterback rating of 94.6. Really good touchdown to interception ratio, 28-10. He's been a really good player for them this season at the quarterback position. Look, he's banged up. The Lions got to get pressure on him because he's doing a good job. Question for you. Who do you got winning the game? Do you got the Detroit Lions winning this game? Put DT. Do you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Put TB. Let me know in the comments below. Folks, you need to get Game Time. Game Time is freaking awesome with killer deals, last-minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. You can stop stressing and start getting hyped for the fun that you'll have. It is easy to find and buy tickets in every kind of event in your area, whether that's sporting events, concerts, comedy shows, or whatever. The lowest prices guaranteed is the Game Time guaranteed, which means you'll always get the best prices. And if you find tickets in the same section, row or less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. You can get exclusive flash deals for tickets for football, baseball, basketball, concerts, and more. In the middle screenshot, by the way, I think it's a fantastic feature of the app. It shows you where your seat is. And if you move your phone left to right, you can see the area kind of like a 3D live photo. So download Game Time today, create an account, plug in Lions Chat to get $20 off your very first purchase. Real simple. You go to the redeem code section, create an account, need an email, plug in Lions Chat, and you get $20 off. The link is going to be in the description and comment section of this video. If you're buying Lions tickets this year, make sure you're using Game Time. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest prices, guaranteed. What do the Detroit Lions need to watch out for? Well, we need to start fast in this game. That is how this offense has been rolling as of late. Starting fast, very important for the Detroit Lions. Get out there, score quickly, and score some more. Got to get turnovers in this game. Must get turnovers and can't turn the ball over. Tampa Bay +8. We got to negate those. Jared Goff, keep the football in your hands, no fumbles, and get turnovers in this game because we're going to probably make them one-dimensional like we've been doing to every team. Get interceptions. We need to run the football, folks. Stay with the run. I know that they're a pretty good run defense, but you got to stay with it. We can't turn one-dimensional. We have Jahamyr, Gibbs, and David Montgomery in this game. Utilize both of these players. They can get in there, and they can most definitely make some plays. We need to blitz Baker Mayfield big time. Again, get pressure on him. He's banged up. Get pressure. He'll make mistakes if you do that. If you let him sit in the pocket and just dictate what is taking place, guess what, folks? We're going to lose the game. So you got to put pressure on Baker Mayfield. Aiden Hutchinson has been getting it done as of late. Let's go ahead and sack and get him down. We need to control the clock in this game. I think this is really important. Again, we need to do long, sustained drives. It will wear the defense down, and in the fourth quarter, that's how you win. We have done that a lot so far. We need to continue to do that, and it's been a winning way for the Detroit Lions. It really has. What are the results for the Buccaneers so far this year? Well, they went on there's an interesting season. It's a tale of kind of two halves with this team as well. Because it started out well, beating the Minnesota Vikings, beating the Chicago Bears. They lost to Philly. They beat the New Orleans Saints, and then the Detroit Lions went over there and we beat them. But then it went on a losing streak a little bit here. You know, you got the Atlanta Falcons, loss. Buffalo, loss. Texans, loss. They defeat the Titans, but then they turn around and lose again to San Francisco, loss. It's just been, it was rough for them in this time period. So they continue on here. They lost to the Indianapolis Colts. They finally get a win versus the Carolina Panthers. Or they lose to the Atlanta Falcons. They defeat Green Bay. They defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars. they turn around and lose a stinker to the New Orleans Saints, and then they beat Carolina to make the playoffs and win their division. So they've had a mixture of a season, and I think the Lions have had a better season, but they are playing much better right now. I mean, they played great in the playoff victory versus the Philadelphia Eagles. They're very physical. So it's not going to be a hand-me game, but I do think the Detroit Lions are the better football team, and I'm going with the Lions winning 27-13. I think the offense is better. It's at home. The crowd is going to be absolutely ludicrous. I feel like the Detroit Lions defensive line can take advantage of the Buccaneers' 11th ranked offensive line and get pressure on Baker Mayfield. And then you got players like C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch, and Afutu Melifonwu, who's going to get an interception in this game. They're going to take advantage of it. These guys are turnover machines. I think that's how this game goes. Lions with a victory right there. But maybe you completely disagree. Maybe you think I'm crazy. So I want you guys in the comment section to do your score predictions for this game. Who do you have winning? Do you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning? Do you have the Lions winning? Do your score predictions. It's a fun thing to do. I want to see what you all got in this bad boy for sure. Folks, we're going to be live for this game. Lions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be on Sunday in a big game. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. With that said, folks, adios.